Hello, everybody, and welcome on back to the Cool Cat Gang channel, and welcome to the Super Mario 64 70-star Pro League playoffs. My name is Anime, and I am here with Electric. Electric, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Super excited to see some Mario action. We got two players with 47 side by side. I mean, what more could you want to set up for an excellent race? Like, this is really the level that you start to see consistent strats just fly out the window, especially when you've got such an even matchup like this. A lot of players tend to just go ahead and try to go for whatever they can to get that leg up, whatever they're comfortable with. And I think we're going to see a lot of exciting gameplay, a lot of ups and downs. It's just going to be fun to be here, and I'm glad to be here.
I definitely agree with that statement. I very much enjoy watching the high octane action of high level Super Mario 64. So this race, both runners being so close with the 47s, it's going to be an absolute treat. I'm very excited for that. We do happen to have both runners in here at the moment, and I think I'll start with Scythamer. Scythamer, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I won a race like earlier today, like 3 hours ago. And then, but I haven't really been playing. So I don't know how this is gonna go.
You know what? That's fair. That is pretty good. Congrats on winning your race earlier today. And the old saying, it is a race, anything can happen. So that'll be interesting to see what unfolds for us today. We do have a Dekudude in here as well. Dekudude, how you doing, dude?
Hello, doing pretty good. Yourself?
I'm doing all right. Not too bad. I've had a busy morning. I think I've been doing commentary for the last like 3 hours for different kinds of things, but I'm back for more, baby.
The grind is unreal.
Yeah, this is, as I mentioned, this is a playoffs match. The playoffs have begun for the 70-star Pro League. If both of you runners can go ahead, get your consoles set to a nice fresh file screen and ready on up in the race time, and we can be on our way from there.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Good luck, dude.
Good luck.
Ooh, and a perfect, almost perfect reset for both runners here, and we are off to the races. The first 70-star Pro League playoff match. This is going to be very exciting.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool, Peach.
And as you can see, both runners on the English cartridge. Interestingly enough, 70 is probably one of the only categories for Super Mario 64 speedrunning where English is faster than the Japanese.
Yeah, I think the only other one is 1 star, if I remember right. It's one of the two any percent categories, and it's literally just like a tiny text box difference in that case. I think on the 1 star specifically, if I remember right.
That's wild and really goofy. Gonna have an almost synced Lakitu skip here from both runners. Nobody gonna be needing a pep talk from Lakitu this time. Both of these runners are raring and ready to go.
And we'll see how these bomb clips play out. Hopefully we get to keep this near sync for a while.
Nice.
Really nice bomb clips. Dekudude just a little bit cleaner throughout. I'm gonna maintain that first lead.
We're going to be seeing both of our runners here doing Womps 9, heading on to the Peaches slide first to grab that first star before heading into Wumps.
Yeah, this really is the route for races, considering this does save a second over Womps 8, and the real advantage of Womps 8 is just being able to reset more quickly, which, I mean, you can do that if you want in a race, I guess. 12-8, 12-7 are my predictions.
Ooh. Yo, right on the money.
Just flipped. I'm psychic, but I can't quite tell where the results will be.
Exactly. All right, now that our first slide is out of the way, it's time to head on into Wumps. Wumps being a very interesting stage. It's incredibly early in the game, and it's probably one of the most technical stages. One of the most technical stages in this game.
Yeah, like it's really beyond maxed out in so many ways compared to other stages. And we got Kless attempts coming out first, no salt cannonless, both texture here. Oh, and we've got Dekudude with a success, but Scythamer with an unfortunate miss here, and so he's going to be bleeding a few seconds early on. If Dekudude can go ahead and maintain this lead through the next few tricks, this will be a really nice, solid early lead. And this is really, like, what makes Womp so brutal, is every mistake just loses you so much time. Even going for such a fast setup like texture, that's a 6-second mistake missing that.
Cannonless is such a scam, TBH.
Absolutely, God. And like, texture, like, beyond the, oh no, Scythamer with a second try miss, that's what you really don't want to see in races. And it's like, that's what really sucks about texture, is like, it should be more consistent, but given that it's not quite a true setup, like, it still is inconsistent to a degree. And we got Scythamer thankfully hitting it third try, but, oh, Dekudude taking the butt slide on the coins there.
Dekudude having a little bit of a trouble at the end of this 100 coins. The beginning was pretty solid, but just a little bit of a sloppy ending.
Yeah, it's really easy to get messy up on those islands, but Scythamer, unfortunately, making that second Kless mistake, that's really going to bleed any sort of time that Dekudude may have evened things out with. And then Scythamer is going to miss that 100-coin cycle. What's the plan here? I think he's just going to go ahead and go for a different star outright.
Oh. Scythamer trying to back that up with a double jump. Oh, not getting
no.
The triple jump, not landing either. Little unfortunate for Scythamer there. Yikes. Who knew the cost of missing a cycle and a red coin would be that severe?
Right, like just absolutely hemorrhaging time at this point. Bleeding doesn't even begin to cover it.
Of course, Dekudude,
I mean, Dekudude just cruising through, like, every star working out pretty much the way that he's wanting. Just a little bit of a bobble on the 100 coin, but he messed up on the good part to mess up on, because it didn't cost a cycle at all. Just, like, normal time loss. And yeah, Gothic Logic pointing out in chat, this is, like, everyone's nightmare situation. Oh, no, and Scythamer's not going to be able to hit the cycle here either with that, yeah, he's just going to go ahead and collect the extra coins, because this is already a half cycle committed.
Oh no! The ground pound, the long jump, really not the best start here for Scythamer. This stage, man, why it's so brutal? Doesn't have to be, but it definitely is.
Well, like, you keep watching this and thinking, okay, this is the worst case scenario, and then something new happens. We finally got the 100 coin coming to, and, okay, props to Scythamer at the very, oh no, I was about to compliment him on getting the islands a little bit cleaner than Dekudude, but then the thwomp movement just, I mean, he backed that up really well, but that thwomp can just be really finicky and slippery. And Dekudude's gonna finish up here with a nice, like, sub-7 Womps 9.
Right, Dekudude out of Womps, gonna be the first one to leave this reset heavy world. And hop back into the Peach's secret slide. I'm gonna probably another 12-8, I guess would be my guess. I feel like 12-8s and 12-7s are
12-7
super
here.
safe bests, honestly.
Yeah, it's really like betting either red or black on a roulette wheel, honestly. Yep,
Nice.
12-8. Here we go.
Let's go.
The consistency.
Love that. Love consistency, baby.
And now Scythamer's finally able to leave lumps, but that's such a brutal runtime. It's certainly recoverable, but I mean, this is he did mention that like he hasn't been playing quite as much recently, and this is one of the first things that kind of tends to go is that lump consistency. Oh, and he still actually gets one more star here.
Oh no, the dive! Come on, Scythamer. Oh no, just having so much trouble getting up here.
Dekudude with a pretty decent wing cap. Just like with everything happening on Scythamer's side, it's a little bit hard to keep up with what Dekudude's doing. But here we got Dekudude entering Dark World. Now, Scythamer is in a pretty bad spot at this point, but we've seen so many times that Dark World ends up just going poorly for one side, and that very easily could even this out. You get just a botched rollout on like 6 red or something, it'd be very easy for nearly that entire lead to be made back up.
You see Dekudude taking a little bit of a burn there, using the box backup that, I don't know, that backup just always feels really uncomfortable to me. I don't like watching it. I'd like never attempt it. It's so sketchy every time.
I always attempt it, but like it's so easy to just still miss that cycle and not really end up getting that much out of the backup. But really, oh, okay, he's missed the 6 red here. And like as soon as you're getting out of muscle memory in this area, like the nerves immediately just go to 100. But nice accounting, gonna take an extra little ledge grab, but losing like maybe 6-7 seconds total, that's way better than like if he would have gone a little bit too fast and lost like a minute plus on failed It's gonna be a bonk towards the end, but that's okay. Because we are getting in the pipe.
Oh, Scythamer. Looked like Scythamer was attempting to do the wing cap rollout, but unfortunately he just bonked right into the button as Dekudude nails that first throw on Bowser.
That is the most infuriating mistake when you're going for that strat. But I mean, like, if you don't go for that, like, button rollout, it's honestly really kind of awkward to try to manage to land, jump, like, just to handle all that other movement, like, anywhere near as quickly. Okay, but Scythamer not taking the burn, so we might get a slightly better cycle. I mean, any time that he's going to be able to save over Dekudude is going to be really welcome here. But unfortunately, the elevator not quite working out as expected.
It was a really interesting backup. I did not think that was going to work at all.
Oh,
gonna have to
the ledge
wait a
grab
cycle.
saving him there, just barely high enough.
Man, whenever I see runners like just taking Mario and making him jump towards a wall, I am very concerned.
I'm just always... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
That's Scythamer clutching out those firsties, though. It's always nice to see at the end of Dark World.
Yeah, it's honestly really hard to like get used to like what to actually do whenever you manage to hit that, because like you have so little time to actually react to that extra speed and go ahead and release A so that you're not like way overshooting that next jump. And it's really difficult to do that reaction, at least in my experience. We got Scythamer through Dark World, just gotta get a sky jump to go ahead and join Deku in CCM here. Now everyone's favorite star.
Oh, taking a little bonk there into the fence. Not quite getting the dive that he wanted.
Getting it second try, though, at least. And I mean, if you're going to mess up anything in this star, I would say that's kind of the mistake to make. The Goomba really trying to get in his way.
We're going to see Dekudude here going to be grabbing the cabin star, and so it's looking like we're not going to be seeing a CCM17 from him.
Which, I mean, for races, I'd say this might be the smarter point here, just not having to deal with double plus. We've already seen Scythamer suffer from, like, an immediate early mistake set and wonk. So, I mean, if Dekudude is aware of the lead that he's already built up, he might just be I'm not going to setting himself up with CCM 18 for just a single plus is, like, honestly a really, really smart move to go ahead and make it hemorrhage more time. Now, it's going to be really interesting seeing what Scythamer chooses, though, since he's at such a death. I would think that he might. Oh,
I apologize for laughing there, but that's like our third really weird invisible wall today. What the heck?
Yeah, I think that one's like from the weird geometry, like down at that red coin at the bottom of the mountain. I don't even know. But going for the blues route, so we'll see. More than likely going to try to skip here. I didn't actually pay close enough attention to the coin count, but we'll see if he goes for the slide skip.
Nice. Beautifully done. Just got to collect the rest of these coins. Excellent. Here we go. Going to be having a nice slide there for Dekudude and Scythamer. Oh my goodness! Bouncing off of the wall and almost to his death.
Surviving that is insane. Oh my god.
That was very, very worrisome. I can't believe he actually grabbed the ledge after that. What on earth, man? Well, we've got Dekudude heading out of the Cool Cat Mountain, while Scythamer going to be starting his 100s. Dekudude heading out to the little backyard court, I suppose. And hopping on into BBH. Now, listen, it's not as scary as you think, I promise. You know, he's going to get in, he's going to grab 2 stars, he's going to be right back out. No big deal, you know, no need to people leave. It's okay. You'll be fine.
I mean, why are people ghostless? Like, the ghosts aren't inherently scary, so what if they make, like, a kind of menacing laughing noise? Like, how would you like it if someone just called the way that you laugh really scary and refused to go to your house because of it?
Right, like, man. This, not very polite.
And look, like, all Dekudude's doing, like, complete lack of respect, just kicks the ghost into the curb there. Like, that's Mario's equivalent of a curb stomp on that stair step there.
Oof. So there we go. As we mentioned, Dekudude grabbing that star out of BBH. Gonna just head down into the basement.
And now we get to see how exactly Plus will go. And I mean, he's got the time here to make a couple of brutal mistakes here. I mean, not that we hope that that'll happen, of course. I'm sure I've just infinitely cursed it just by mentioning that, but...
Nice. Scythamer getting the dive on the boo. Very good. Oh, the punch grab from Dekudude. Very nice. Gonna save a little smidgen of time for that one.
It's just satisfying. Like, you get a nice, consistent position for the grab, and I mean, look how tight he is onto the corner there. Like, so often, if you got, like, more space, it just feels weird to have to do the silly kicks around. Like, you feel like you should be faster with the dive, even though it's just wasting more time. But, like, ending up that close to the... Oh, wow! That was a steep angle, but ending up converting it into a success and really speedy, no doubt. Okay, he's run some 16-star. That's like a maxed out comma. Jesus.
Yeah, that was quite the pillarless attempt there from Dekudude. Man.
Like, that's the sort of thing that he got way too close to the center of that whirlpool, but I guarantee that was fully intentional. Like, he must have just absolutely grinded the hell out of that star. Like, that was insane. Oh my god. I'm a little surprised if he's got that good of a plus that he didn't go for it twice. Because, like, for him, it might have been free time save. But why tempt fate, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. All right, Dekudude gonna be grabbing that 24th star from the Shifting Sad Lands and just gonna be on out of there. Head on over to the Lethal Lavas.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's worse for me, like Lethal Lava or Shifting Sad. Because, I mean, like, on the one hand, they're both way too hot, right? So, I mean, there's not really an advantage of going one or the other there. We'll see what Scythamer gets out of plus here. And gets just blown the hell up. Okay, beautiful. And going for the, kind of the worst of the two backups there, I think that he might have still been able to do the Talon backup pretty well, but...
Nah, he already grabbed the Talon.
Oh, wait.
Oh, never mind. That was Deku.
I was about to say, I was like,
My
okay, here we
bad.
go. The Tama regrab going all right. Weird ass camera angle. I don't understand anyone that likes this camera. Like, the C button is not that far away. Just move over.
Yeah, those C buttons, all they take is one press, and it works. It just works. Right
Like,
there.
what bugs me about that camera angle is just you can't fucking see where you're wanting to do the double jump. Like, it's so hard to depth percept that from that angle.
Yeah, in a 3D platformer like Mario 64 here, angles are very important. Dekudude,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
the
going to be
first
taking a death there.
didn't see exactly which lava boost setup he went for, but let's see here. Just gonna go for the long jump boost here. Really nice and consistent. I've said this hot take so many times. This should be the beginner lava boost. Don't bother doing the triple jump boost. It's just dumb. He did long jump boost and died? Damn. Okay. I'm
Dang.
sorry. It happens like once in a blue moon to everybody, I feel like. But it's like so free most of the time, but like it does feel like just randomly it won't work like once every 100 times or something. Oh, and Dekudude getting a second burn there. So that's gonna make things... Okay, nice backup there. Yeah, because that makes things really weird for the big bully kill. Like, he instantly gets aggroed on that ledge grab, and just really nice that he was able to go ahead and pick that back up, because even though that was a pretty small mistake, it's really easy to have that snowball into a death.
It really can. Like, if you don't take care of the big bullies right away, they can just really bully you.
Now, let's see. He's still going for, like, that really rightward spot. Jeez. You can go a little more left on the slope, I'm telling you.
So close to the lava, man.
Like, you...
Jesus.
Oh, and getting single bullied. One little straggler. It's always the worst when you get everything but that one. Scythamer at least getting a first try boost. Nice ending.
Yeah, great getting the double pulse skip.
And it's wild how, like, despite that whole star taking, like, maybe 15 seconds, if that, inside the volcano, like, there's so many different strats, both for the actual boost and the ending.
This volcano, it's full of 2 stars, and yet there's so much craziness that you can do in here.
And a nice elevator from Deku. And now Scythamer, yeah, he's gonna play it real safe here, climbing all the way to the top of the pole. But I really like the side flip setup that Dekudude showed off there. I think it's like pretty standard at the top level, and like it sets you up really nicely on the pole. It's like you're not having to go that much further up, so it's really easy to just kind of eyeball how much further up to go for the dive roll out. The only real difficulty is just like getting consistent at where your side flip lands, because like at first your side flip kind of grabs the pole at different heights.
Yeah, I always feel like side flipping into the poles is not super consistent.
It's like one of those weird techs that like there's no way you'd ever have done it casually, and so like it just takes a lot of time to get used to because of just how like just kind of quick and awkward the motion is. Because like you want the stick facing that way, and then facing the opposite way, and then facing that way like instantly again after the jump comes out. Just like it's a finicky motion to like get into your muscle memory, I feel like. Oh, and Scythamer, I really thought that was gonna be a triple. But again, just getting one little straggler. One bully just refusing to accept his fate.
I find it really interesting that Bowser chooses to make an entire area that's like just lava and puts enemies that die to lava like in it, just like really close to the edges there.
I mean, to be fair, this is the same Koopa that like lives in a battle arena with bombs around him. I'm not sure why those were the aesthetic choice that he insisted upon, but you know, I don't understand the mind of a Koopa King, so.
So true. Koopa King, I am not.
And we've got Scythamer on some pretty decent chests here. Kind of an underrated star IMO, like, actually takes some work to manage to get optimal times.
Chests not only requires perfect swimming, but it also requires incredibly precise aiming and movement of the control stick.
And Dekudude with that lag reduction on Manta, like, that lag reduction sucks. I hate it so much, but, like, it saves so much time. Like, you have to learn it. But it's just,
Man.
God, I hate, like, you're swimming against the damn camera. It's terrible.
Yeah, lag reduction, man. So much time saved for a couple of button presses. It's wild every time.
And it's like, just so much little research you've got to do, because like every star's got lag reductions, but, and I mean like, we are lucky in this community that we have like the lag library and stuff like that, but I know like, every time that I watch this game for a while, I'll always find a new lag reduction that I just haven't realized I need to integrate into my own runs. Like, there was, it took me a long time to like realize that I needed to be doing more on top of the mansion BBH, for instance. Because there's a lot of lag you can reduce, like, during the star spawn, and then as you go to grab the star. I just didn't know it all the way up until, like, I had a 50.
Wow. Yeah, it doesn't, that's so weird mentioning that specifically. It doesn't even look like there's much that you can do for that. That's so crazy to think about. Scythamer not getting it. Manta, Dekudude now into the Fire Sea. Bowser fight. Going for the ground pound will not clip through the platform, thankfully. And
I
we'll
was
get
about
a
to
throw.
say, I hate that ground pound because of that. Like, I don't understand why anyone would tempt fate with that.
Like, you don't know if it'll happen, but you know it's a possibility that it could still happen. And you go for it anyway.
Oh,
All
and
right.
Scythamer getting the firstie, and so not going to be able to hit the lava boost cycle, unfortunately. I think early Ellie's is completely out with all of this time loss, which is just... Like, this is more time loss that Scythamer really can't take. But we have seen so many races come down to upstairs in so many ways. Like, as much time as you get to lose in Womps, Fire Sea, LLL, SSL, CCM, like literally everywhere in this freaking game. Like, you can lose twice as much in Wet Dry World, in TTM, Jesus. I mean, hell, I even saw like Luigi lose a run to secrets the other day that like I just tuned in from the Discord channel, and it was just like just this random thing that I haven't seen anyone lose a run to recently, but like it just everything just sucks. Every time you get consistent at stuff, you just suddenly ground pound right next to the blue coin switch and get it the worst bonk possible. Like, I hate that bonk so much. Because, like, you're so close to just hitting the switch. And yet, oh, 3 seconds. Sorry, bud.
Sorry, bud. Oh, you're playing a Mario game? Wouldn't it be such a shame if you just randomly bonked?
You wanted to go fast? No, not at all. No fast, not ever. He's recovering pretty well, though. It's... Whoa, I didn't even think that there was a lag reduction there. That... what we were literally just talking about. That was sick. I didn't even think about that, but that actually, yeah, that star spawn I think does have a bit of lag to it. So, and if nothing else, that's just a cool camera angle. I've never seen that.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. I don't think I've seen that yet either.
I mean, he didn't lose time in the areas where it counted. I mean, overall, I'd say it's a perfectly acceptable 100 coin for a race, but it's still like that blue coin switch mistake is just, oh. So now we got Scythamer heading on into Wet Dry. And we'll see how Dekudude handles these next couple of stars. Ooh, and we got the box kick. Okay, I don't think that was a placebo punch. I think that was literally just a biff kick, but... Nice elevator.
Very speedy. Well,
Yeah, and Scythamer getting some decent RNG.
It is true that Skeeter was in a very acceptable place. Gonna be missing that one coin, which is okay. He is allowed to miss one coin.
I hope the rest of the RNG is good though, because like that coin was so close that I'd be really mad at myself if one of the later coins just sprays way out. Because like in situation, I definitely think he made the right call, but it still is just like if that term were just a touch wider, Mario would have fingertip that coin. But the RNG seems to have pretty much played out for him at least. Oh, beautiful! Okay, that's exactly what he needed there.
Nice. Very good What Dry World 100s for Scythamer. Both runners taking advantage of as much as they can. And Dekudude really does not want to let up on this nice comfy lead that he's got.
Yeah, Scythamer is going to make up a few seconds with that 100 coin, but like you said, Dekudude is really just on the gas pedal with this run and not really showing any signs of stopping. But we do have a few pretty finicky fucking stages coming up. Like, every time I think about any of these stars, it just... The PTSD of running this game starts to come back. All of the dead runs. Just, oh, this part of the game is just so brutal. This is really where the nerves start to set in if you're on any kind of decent pace.
I think that's the one thing about Super Mario 64 compared to all the different Mario games that I've ran. This one, I don't know what it is about Super Mario 64, but it's so much more frustrating than the other games.
I really think it's from it being so punishing. Like there's no fairness to how much time you lose to like different kinds of mistakes. You either lose like half a second because, oh, I got too dusty of a rollout, oh no. Or you lose like 10 seconds to just something really minor, like just mistiming a button press by frames or something. Dekudude, like literally right
like
there!
That, literally like that. Twice.
Oh my god, this is like the easy version of this clip. This is why everyone does it now. Oh my god.
This game, dude.
This game.
Wild.
Dekudude managing to get through it though. And there's something that Scythamer can save like 10 seconds on. I mean, that was literally just a slight mistime of the dive. Oops. Like, I hate this stupid island so much, and that mountain, like who needed any of this? Who was playing this 3D platforming game and said, you know what, I want an island that's too small to move around on and too big?
Honestly, yeah, that's really true. Like, the idea of Tiny Huge Island as a concept is kind of cool, but then also, like, Why is it so big? It's like
Right?
really big.
Like, it's like the name Wii U. It vaguely makes sense in concept, but then, like, being executed, it's just stupid. It's just all stupid.
Oh, clean Toad talk from Dekudude there. No Toad violence happening. Always nice.
No,
to
just
be,
understands the implication.
Yeah, hopping on into the third easiest stage, I believe it's called. Something like that.
And I'm not arguing with that in the slightest. Oh, beautiful insta-clip from Deku. All right. That's what you love to see at the start of this stage. Pristine waterfall
clean.
star.
That was a great waterfall star.
Like, I even want to say that the lag reduction at the end was suboptimal, but I'm not well enough, like, up to date with this game to actually know if that's the worst lag reduction or not. I saw that Scythamer comparison, like, 5 years ago or something.
Time is a funny little construct, I would say.
Here we go with the top star. Beautiful stuff. So yeah, Dekudude getting rid of the two overall most painful stars in this stage. We do still have reds coming up, and then we'll see what happens with Breeze. I mean, the 30 is people. Alright, let's see how maxed out Dekudude is. Even going for the rollout after 4. Oh man, he's
Oh, beautiful. That was really nice red coins there from Dekudude.
the only thing not falling into the star. Come on. It's like the most infuriating thing. You pull off all of the strats, and then you just don't get the star grab optimally. Oh, and Scythamer just a little bit too greedy on his dive. Oh, man. It's like there's that one line texture that pretty much serves as a visual cue for if you're going to get up or not. Beautiful breezes from Deku.
Okay,
Let's
I like
go.
looked over and I saw Dekudude at an angle that made me think that it was breezeless. So I'm glad it was actually breezeless, and I just barely caught it.
Oh, the Scythamer. Oh, no. Yes, the Scythamer just has to go for the Breeze Star at this point, and not even going to try for a YOLO Breezeless setup. That's good. I don't think that anyone should try for that. So, okay, got the backup star here, but like just some of the worst case scenario mistakes just keep piling up for Scythamer. Like that jump dive fail is like one of the most costly single input mistakes. It's not going to kill you. But alright, Snowman's Head coming up, and okay, Dekudude not getting the triple here. So gonna set him up a little bit awkwardly, but still managing to get up there pretty okay. Gonna miss this side flip first try. So does bleed a little bit of time there, but Scythamer still kind of leaving some stuff on the table, and so it's not quite able to capitalize on all this time save that Dekudude is leaving. It's not very much. I mean, it's like Deku, as soon as he got the lead, he's really just absolutely gripped it throughout the rest of this race.
Yeah, despite all the minor mistakes that Dekudude might be making, he is trying to leave no space for Scythamer to catch up.
And a beautiful whirl from the freezing pond. I mean, you all saw the whirling and the freezing pond.
Yeah, I think it was, I'm pretty sure I saw it at the corner of my eye. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it was still there.
Alright, now Scythamer's own reds. He's hugging the mountain even more tightly. Okay, same speed kick rollout entry. Same rollout die. Okay. So he's playing things about as fast and loose as Deku, but he's also succeeding with it.
Nice. Will he stick the
faster?
landing? Nice! It is now.
Beautiful. I really gotta, like, was that faster than doing the bottom side flip? Because, I mean, that was a really quick double jump. And I feel like not having to do the, like, awkward angle side flip, like, that was a bit faster just getting the side flip to come out. I'd have to look it up later. Nice deep freeze from Deku, though. Now, he didn't really leave much time save for Scythamer in SL, but already we've got a slightly better Snowman's head start. Oh, the side flip just not quite cooperating. It's still gonna save like half a second maybe over Deku.
Yeah, I think that's still good for the West Dog emote. I think it's good enough. There you go. Did we have a nice nips grab? Oh,
Now,
good clearing.
Now, HMC is another one of these stages that shouldn't go bad, but then, like, stuff will just randomly not quite work right all the time for different runners. So, we'll see what exactly happens here. I don't think Dekudude would be able to lose the lead here, but you know, we could certainly make things a little bit more even going into Tippy.
Nice. An even faster deep freeze from Scythamer there. Scythamer pulling up just a little bit of that time that Dekudude lost.
Oh, and a little bit of an extra ledge grab for Deku, but does manage to get the triple out, and that's really the most important part of this strat. A nice early dive, too. As Scythamer gets the only truly free star in this game. At least there's one, right? Like, at least
there's one. You know, in the whole 120 stars of the game, it is always nice to have one truly free star.
Like, one that's always gonna go right unless you're just having the worst day. Alright, now, Deku... Oh, doesn't get the switch press, so that's actually another 3 or 4 seconds if Scythamer's able to capitalize on that. So, I mean, despite not making any huge... Oh, but then Scythamer, as soon as he gets into the basement, misses the rabbit, and... Oh, boy.
Man.
Cute fucking yakety sax. Jeez.
Yeah, man, it's so unfortunate when you just miss MIPS.
Yeah, and like it's never just a simple mistake. Like he couldn't have just gotten the backup grab in the corner. He had to go all the way over to Toad. It's just freaking rabbit, man. Why did he have to last all the way from beta testing? Like, come on.
I think what's more interesting, why in the DS remake did they just like add more? Why did
why did they just go in on him? Jeez.
Let's just add 10 more rabbits. Do they give you stars? No, they just give you minigame keys, but I'm sure they'll love that.
I mean, to be fair, I did 140 star, whatever the max is, like 3 files as a kid because I didn't have a life.
That's okay. That was a real good game back in the day.
Oh yeah. I'll also tell myself here, I beat Bowser for the first time on DS, and then later on beat the fight on 64. But the very first time was on DS. And as a kid, that was like the most hype thing ever, because of how stupid hard that fight was.
Yeah, I remember SM64 DS was actually my first introduction to Super Mario 64. I never played the original game until I think I got an emulator in like high school.
Okay, now Dekudude going into Rainbow Ride. And so we'll see. As a kid, this stage and TTC both just freaked me out. These were the stages I was scared of. But Dekudude not really scared at all, even using like one of the older setups for Lakitu bounce there. Nice glitch pull grab. Like, personally, I'm a lot more a fan of the quick turn, where you're not having to do that side flip at the beginning. I just find that side flip ends up making things a bit more awkward, but, like, surviving throughout the star, and that's really the important part. Not going to be losing the lead to Lakitu bounce, and that's, like, honestly, there's always the potential for that to happen. There's always the potential that just it doesn't want to work, like, over and over and over. But, of course, the stage is not yet over. We got a left side tricky.
Oh,
and
very
it's good.
nice.
You love to see that, and like that's always one of those strats that if you're not super confident in it, you may not even save time if you have to run into that corner of the fence over and over. But as Scythamer misses the dive there, and so gonna have to do the wall kick all over again. Finally gonna be meeting Deku up and Tippy. Okay, Deku, hit the 5 slide, please. Oh,
Sort
nice,
of.
okay. Yeah, he just went ahead and took the rollout, but I mean, hey, that's the fastest way to not get it. We'll take that any day over, like, just staying up there and Mario doing the slowest get-up ever.
True. Is always
Mario's like, let me dust myself off. You're not trying to go fast, are you?
You're just playing this game casually, I'm sure. Yeah,
Right, now
I
we
know I
got
say it.
Swinging in the breeze.
Probably say it every other commentated match or something, but like, man, I swear Mario's got a mind of his own sometimes. It's awful.
Oh, yeah. Now, I missed the very start of Scythamer's setup, but wow, like a second hit glitchy pole grab. I think that was actually like as quick as you could do it. Maybe like one missed grab or something. That was really snappy. And that's like, I'm sure I don't need to explain to this audience how fucking hard that stupid grab is. Maybe I'm just mad boomer energy. I just can't mash that fast.
That's okay. I don't understand it either personally. If that animation just starts happening, I'm like, all right, well, guess I'll try to re-grab that pull again.
Deku! Oh no!
Oh, not even able to save it either. Gonna be taking an incredibly large spill during his hundreds.
Okay, thankfully that wasn't hundreds. That was just time jumps. But yeah, that was really messy. Because that was a lot of time loss already. Like, I think at least like 10 seconds, I would think. And still not able to quite get that side flip triple. Oh man, just okay. Well, hopefully he's able to go ahead and pick it back up. Because I mean, we're seeing right now, like, this is the sort of mistake that can very quickly start to shake your confidence that you don't need shaken in a stage like this. But he's got the star. He's good to go. Scythamer, like, he should be hopefully able to capitalize on this, but taking the ledge grab on swinging, gonna have to take this backup movement. Does get it pretty quickly and doesn't biff the landing, thankfully.
Yeah, that triple jump there is very deceptive.
All right, we got one flippies from Deku. So it looks like he's starting to kind of pick things back up after that mistake, because it's so easy to just mentally fall apart after a meltdown like that. But ultimately, that started going about as expected, so I think he's kind of picking things back up, thankfully. But now Scythamer going to be meeting him in the clock and already got some time to save, and Deku still isn't through the worst star in this stage, so... Okay, second flippies is going to be good. Okay, kind of an awkward jump, but... still decent for roll. Okay. Oh! Horrible angle long jump, and so gonna have to completely redo this star. That's another like 10-15 easy. Okay, really sketchy triple there, but just the flame shooter barely deciding to cooperate. And thankfully gonna minimize the time loss as much as you can, but I mean that still is a brutal mistake. As Scythamer just starts kind of cruising on into 100, which Deku still hasn't quite started yet. Now, third try flippies. Okay, it's going to be good. Not going to say anything until... Okay, a little bit of an extra slide, but the long jump is good. Sometimes it's really awkward to get that jump after you start making some mistakes on the slide. But Scythamer getting a little bit of a grind, not falling off, though. That's going to prevent him from trying to go for the dive into the triangles, but just needs to hold it together for a few more coins. And here we go with the triple coming out right to the top. It's pretty much good to go. We'll see how exactly the Thwomp accounting goes, but overall, Scythamer setting a pretty decent bar, while Deku ultimately losing a fair amount of time in the stage and needs this star to go well to be able to make any kind of real recovery.
Oh, Scythamer dove and kind of missed the star for a second, but thankfully didn't slide off of that top platform and finishes up that 100 coins plus stomp on the Thwomp.
And we got Deku now working through the same, using an alternate blue coin order that I haven't really seen too often yet, but I think it is certainly faster. Now things are certainly going to tense up for Deku around this area of the clock. Not going to dive into the triangles. Needs to get this jump off. Let's see here. All right, perfect. Okay, so that's going to be most of your big time loss potential. So Dekudude, thankfully, holding things together really nicely through the end of the clock, despite that, like, really just brutal set of early mistakes. So he is still going to be maintaining a pretty decent lead in this guy, as long as things hold pretty well the same. Scythamer almost taking that same spill on that long jump, but the angle thankfully allowed him to ledge grab. Alright, and Deku just needs reds. And with that, he's going to be advancing on into Sky.
Very clean reds there from Scythamer as well, even getting that triple jump up to the next flipper. But Dekudude's going to talk to Toad here, and that will be his 70th star. Dekudude now ready to go take on Bowser in the sky.
Yeah, I mean, what a power move from Bowser. I mean, if he went to space, I guess that'd be even more impressive. But like being in the sky as a final boss, like that's pretty metal. Not gonna lie. Like in a literal sea of fire is pretty metal too. In a world of pure darkness is pretty metal too. But like in the sky, and look at this sky, you know?
It's a very gloomy looking sky.
Right? Like this is some like mad thunderstorm type energy, like in the middle of a tornado with a hurricane in the background. But here we go with some good movement throughout. Oh, a little bit of an issue with the dive roll out there. We'll see. Gonna be standing left side. Kind of uncommon at this level, but I'm down for that consistency.
Oh, wanted to go for the triple jump there, but just not quite keeping that momentum up.
It was still decent elevators, not quite what he wanted, but... And with that, we're going to be in the pipe as Scythamer tries to catch up a full Sky behind as he gets his 70th star. We'll see what happens with Deku's throws here. As he goes ahead and spins on up. And that's one throw lightning fast. Good re-grab. Oh, a little bit of a short throw there. But at least he's going to be pretty nice and close for this re-throw. The re-grab is going to be a touch awkward, but... Yet another short throw. Okay, so Bowser is going to fall off for that one. Scythamer starts out with... Oh, but tries to go for that rollout across the platform and ends up taking an extra dive. Or sorry, the speed kick there. Dekudude lands his third throw, and with that, we're going to finish out this race with a high 49.
Nice. That's a pretty solid.
Yeah, absolutely. Scythamer unfortunately failing a moving right side, just getting the wall kick refusal. Huge GG's to Dekudude. Honestly, a really nice race time, all things considered. Just that tippy mistake with TTC, just absolutely devastating.
Oh, jeez. Scythamer having a good pattern there, but almost ground pounding off the elevator. That could have been incredibly sketchy.
He'll be in his own fight here.
Ooh, there's a lot of power behind that throw, and that one will hit. Oh, a little to the left. Same power, though.
No scoped second throw, but not quite gonna connect, unfortunately. That was so fast.
There we go. Yeah, I've noticed a lot more runners. Their spins are getting incredibly quick.
Jeez, these are like Kano spins. Oh man. I'm way too boomer to ever imagine spinning a stick that fast. Jeez.
You just gotta move that controller with both hands, I guess.
Right. With that, Scythamer gonna finish with a lower 51. And like honestly, with everything that happened in Womps, like it's really hard to actually pull your mentality together and be able to continue a race after that. So huge GGs to Scythamer for still pulling out a really solid performance throughout.
It looks like we do have Dekudude in the chat with us today. Dekudude, congratulations on winning this playoffs match. You're going to be moving on. How you feeling, man?
Well, that was actually a really good run until Tippy, really. There was, like, minimal mistakes apart from, like, THI, and that was about it, honestly. I was on 48 2x pace into TCC, which would have been my best race time, I think, which is pretty sick, but the TCC meltdown and the Bowser throws were disappointing. I literally got, like, 2 limp throws, and I usually do 1 spins.
Yeah, those one spins, like the one spins are definitely becoming, I feel like, more and more used, and it's kind of good. It's kind of wild to watch. But yeah, outside of that though, yeah, you know, you played really well. You did not want to give Scythamer any chance of coming back, despite making all of those deaths. But you know, GG's regardless on those runs. Scythamer, you are on in, and unfortunately you are going to be out. This was as mentioned before, this was a playoffs match, but how are you feeling about the run overall?
Bad.
Fair enough.
I have to ask, like how are you able to like keep things even like relatively together after Womps? Like what were you doing in the background? Well, was it just like kind of chanting to yourself, "This run is okay. This run is okay"? Like
I just went on autopilot after Womps.
it's fair. It's super fair.
Only thing that was good after that was wet gyro. That was pretty sick. It was like
That wet
perfect.
gyro was pretty great.
Super solid. And I have to ask both of you, but starting with Deku, were you like watching the stream or like keeping up with where Scythamer was at all?
Well, I was gonna consider going for CCM17 because Scythamer is like a good runner, so I thought we would have like, you know, like a lot of competition, but I saw that there was like a mistake. I didn't know what actually happened, but I saw that he was 2 stars behind in Womp, so I just sort of thought I'd play it safe and go for CCM18. What actually
I was
happened?
definitely wondering about that.
I missed Cannonless a couple times. 100 coin was horrible.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Canvas in the race
coins.
is so bad. Especially
Yeah.
texture.
Oh, you know, where I was talking in the booth about it. Like, nah, Canalist is a scam, man.
Yeah, it's stupid, but anyway, that really sucks. Because I think you would have won without that mistake, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I played like consistently okay after that.
Yeah.
True. Very true. All right. Well, that is going to be it for today's match. Once again, thank you, Dekudude, Scythamer, and Electric. Tomorrow, we're going to be having some more Super Mario Odyssey Pro League matches. I believe it's going to be Bugfish versus VGR. That's going to be a pretty spicy match. Thanks for coming on in, everybody. Make sure, if you want to keep watching all this Mario action, feel free to follow the Cool Cat Gang channel, and we'll see y'all next time.